Yeah?
I didn't think anybody was home. My name's David Ross.
Big deal.
I have an appointment with Miss Blake.
Flake off.
I said I have an appointment with Miss Blake.
You brute. Down, boy.
Sorry.
You must be Mr. Ross. I'm Winnie Blake.
Miss Blake?
Winnie. Just Winnie, honey.
Winnie?
That's Lacey. He used to be quicker.
You told me to keep everybody out. How was I supposed to know?
So I overslept and forgot to tell you. Big deal. Okay, sweetie. Go pour the witch's brew,
My pleasure.
You know, every private investigator I've ever met always looked like a greasy penguin. But you're a doll.
How about that? A private detective doll. All right, which brings us back to the subject.
Slow and easy, Dave. Never rush anything. Enjoyable.
Oh, all right.
Nice little shack, huh?
Yeah.
I bought it when I quit burlesque and the going was good. All the antiques are real, including me. That's the cover for Curtain Time magazine. I was 25 then, queen of burlesque. 10 grand a week. That was 20 years ago. Come on, let's have a drink.
No, thanks. All right, Winnie, why did you want to hire me?
Last night, somebody tried to blow my head off.
Where's the bullet?
Bring in the bullet, Lacey.
Keep it for ballistics.
Yeah, it's a 38, I think.
I think you're right.
A lot of them around. Even I got one.
One what?
A 38.
You do you?
Oh, now, wait a minute, Ross.
Did I say anything?
Well, if you think I'd shoot her, you're crazy.
You are a riot. Lacey tried to shoot me? Well, that's hysterical. I'm his little golden goose.
Well, pretty bird, you were sitting right on that couch. You know something, Winnie? Whoever pulled that trigger was not trying to kill you.
Wait a minute, I don't get it.
From that window, a little old lady from Pasadena with the DTs couldn't have missed you.
You trying to say somebody tried to throw her a scare?
Yeah.
Ah, you're nuts.
Okay, Winnie, why would somebody want to scare you?
My book?
What book?
You mean you haven't heard about my book? Get an eyeful, doll. 2 installments down, 6 to go. In the winter, a hardback, and then 1 million paperbacks. And I own the movie rights. I've had tons of publicity.
Good or bad?
A little of both. You see, I'm including some characters who are big shots now. They were half shots then. They did naughty things they prefer no one knew about today. But I'm telling it as it really was. Baby, it's going to be a bestseller because I'm writing the truth about certain people.
How many?
Maybe a couple of dozen, more or less. Not including jealous wives.
Yeah, but only one fired that bullet.
Well, that's right, Lacey. That's right. I want a list of all the people mentioned in your book. Current names and past performances.
But that'll take hours of thinking and looking up material and notes. You know, I keep a lot up in my noodle.
I gotta narrow them down, Winnie. The suspects.
It's after 5, handsome. No dies. I've got to take a bath and fluff up for tonight.
Okay. Give that to the police. So long.
Hey, hold it, doll. I need you. I need you. No, police. Please. I can still remember those New York cops busting my shows. And besides, the LA fuss would think that that bullet hole is just another publicity stunt.
Is it?
I swear. I pulled many a stunt, fooled the cops. But this is on the level. This is for openers.
What about the list of names I need?
I promise to be a good girl and do my homework. but not tonight.
Why not tonight?
It's Wednesday.
So,
Few of my pals from the old days have roosted here in L.A. It's my night to be with them. I always catch the early show.
you just might catch a bullet. I think you better stay here at home tonight. I'll stay here with you.
I got a better idea. I go out, and you go with me.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, don't come unglued. Have I got a gal for you? Hey, Lacey, baby. Call Judy on the phone and tell her that the best-looking private investigator in California, maybe the whole country, will pick her up in an hour.
Just who am I dating tonight?
Judy Elliott. She's my as-told-to gal. You see, I dictate into one of those tape machines, and then she takes the tape and turns my corny words into real writing. Wait till you see her. She's quite a hunk of female.
Sure you're all right? What happened?
I was getting dressed in the bedroom. I heard a noise in here. I ran in. I saw this kid trying to grab Winnie's tapes. I tried to stop him.
You're sure he didn't hurt you?
Only my dignity. I won't be a minute.
Did you recognize the kid?
No.
He was driving a yellow Porsche. Does that help?
No, maybe it was stolen.
Yeah.
Did you get the license?
Yeah, the last two numbers.
Is that enough?
No, I don't think so, but we'll try. The trouble is my man at the Motor Vehicle Bureau isn't in right now.
Why would a college boy be interested in Winnie's book?
Maybe it's required reading. You know, progressive education.
He's going to be very disappointed. Those were last month's tapes describing Winnie's innocent childhood in Omaha.
When does the dirt hit the fan?
Next month.
Uh-huh. Why would a kid who's not even shaving yet be interested in keeping that issue from going to press? It doesn't add up.
Would you get that? It's probably Winnie telling me to hurry up.
Yeah. Hello?
Mr. Ross, may I speak to Miss Elliott?
Find out who it is.
Hello?
A word of advice. Stop all work on Winnie Blake's book immediately.
Winnie baby! Sweet sugar!
Oh, hello, Judy. I'm glad to see you. Hello, Tarzan. Where's the chimp? Who's this?
Well, that's Dave Ross. He's a P.I.
What?
A P.I.
Oh, I know. A postal inspector. No, a pastrami importer. Nah, just kidding. Private investigator, eh? Glad to see you. Yeah. Did you come to steal some jokes from me?
Not yours. You got my champagne on ice?
It's Wednesday, isn't it? Come on, baby. Follow me. Here we go. Come on. I got a great table for you down here. Nice big one. It's a table for 22 on New Year's Eve. Here, baby, put her down right. Oh, that's wonderful. Get that to keep you warm or quiet. How's the book coming along, Judy?
Oh, it's warm. Very warm.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that, you know. Nobody could write about those days except Winnie. Oh, what a life. Just a million laughs. And you know something? If she ever got in trouble, you know, felt blue, she'd never squawk. No, she'd call me up, I'd tell her a few lousy jokes, or we'd go out and hang one on. Right, baby?
Right.
Well, that's a music cue if I ever heard one. Excuse me, folks. I'm on. Pardon me, folks. Well, good evening. I call you ladies and gentlemen, but you know what you really are. I want to take some of you 40-year-old teeny boppers back a few generations to that wonderful institution called burlesque. We have with us tonight the queen of the runways. And with a little encouragement, I think we can get her up here with me. How about it, folks? Winnie Blake! Nice hand, huh? Come on, Winnie. Come on, baby. Pardon me, miss, but your motor's running.
Well, you didn't start it.
Well, let me get it wound up, set it for 6 o'clock.
I'm just a poor little widow with no husband.
Your husband's not dead, he's hiding. Now, tell me, miss, how do porcupines make love?
Carefully. Very, very carefully.
Tell me, do you object to a kiss?
Oh, Professor, that's one thing I don't do.
Kiss?
No. Object.
Ba-bum.
I'd ask you in, but I'm bushed.
Sure. Lock your door, huh? I don't want you bothered by any more teenage kids.
Are all private investigators as nice as you are? Good night.
Good night.
Seamus! Somebody wants to see you real bad, like. My wagon's parked over there. Move it!
I didn't think people really talk like that anymore.
Come on.
Good evening, Mr. Ross.
Oh, yeah. I recognize the voice. He's the man who threatens women over the telephone.
Mr. Ross, does $10,000 sound like a lot of money?
Yes, I'd say $10,000 is a lot of money. It's more than I make in a year.
I want the names Winnie's going to use in her book.
Ever tried the direct approach?
Frequently.
Try asking Winnie yourself.
I've tried to reach her by phone. I even drove out to that mausoleum she calls a home, only to be strong-armed by her latest moronic lover. $10,000, Mr. Ross. A couple of hours, little effort, just to find out if my name is in the list.
What is your name?
Bring me the list.
Forget it.
If necessary, your client is expendable. If necessary, so is Miss Elliott.
Now, wait a minute. That girl's got nothing to do with it. Winnie's just dictated the early part, the beginnings, the background junk.
Perhaps, but I assume without her collaboration, the next deadline won't be met, will it?
I'll call you tomorrow night.
Don't let my manner fool you. I've always gotten what I wanted, one way or the other.
I'm telling you, a half an hour ago, he told me that he tried to phone you. Even came out here to see you.
Did a guy like that come to see me this week?
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
Because you ordered me to handle all calls and visits my own way.
Well, didn't you even get his name?
Yeah, he started getting a little nasty and I got a little rough.
Oh, even your brain is muscle-bound.
Yeah? Well, I'm sick of playing doorman and bodyguard around here. And Romeo.
Oh, don't mind us. We squabble all the time.
Yeah. Well, what, did you do your homework? How about my list of names?
I swear. First thing in the morning, I'll go to work on it.
Oh, boy.
It's, 2:30.
Yeah, all right, okay, you need your beauty sleep.
Thanks.
But tomorrow morning, bright and early, you have that list and...
Stay a little while, huh? I never get to sleep till morning anyway. You could stay over. Well, I've got 4 guest rooms. And then I'll feel protected.
The list, tomorrow morning. First thing.
Ross!
bust in on you like this, Dave, but I didn't want to scare Winnie, but I knew that she'd hired you, and...
Sit down, sit down.
Oh, thanks. Well, anyway, I was just closing the joint up, and this guy Ames comes in. And,
Who?
Nick Ames, he's a big wheeler dealer, you know, merger, oils, you name it. Married to some real straight society broad in New York.
Never heard of him. Parker?
No, thanks. He'd never been in the papers, you know, he's smart. I remember what a tough guy he was, you know, back in the old days in New York, and I had seen him 25 years, I don't think. But when he walks in, he's all dapper, you know.
5'10", silvery gray hair, flower in his buttonhole.
I thought you didn't know him.
I don't. He offered you dough for the list of Winnie's names.
Dave Ross and his crystal ball.
What can Winnie pin on him?
Let's see. 25 years ago, we were playing the Times Square circuit, Winnie and me, and he was a punk cop on the vice squad. Oh, yeah, he tried to shake us down, you know. He was trying to get some loot from the weekly take. He lasted on the squad, I'd say, about a year, and then he quit. End of punk, beginning of big shot.
Yeah, Mr. Ames is right. That would not look good in print.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. This is David Ross. I want to talk to Winnie.
She's sleeping.
So wake her up.
Hey, babe. Babe. Sherlock's on the horn.
Hello.
Yeah, listen, this is David, honey.
Hello, doll.
I just want to ask... Knock it off, huh? Are you using the Nick Ames extortion racket in your book?
Well, I never even considered using Nicky Ames. I only got swell memories of that guy. Sure was a good looker. No, I wouldn't louse up Nicky Ames.
Yeah. All right, thanks, sweetie. Pleasant dreams.
Okay, you too.
So?
She never even considered using Ames in the book.
Great.
Yeah, is it? You know she's not going to use Ames. I know it, but Ames doesn't know it.
Oh,
Can you contact him?
no. But he did say he was going to call me.
Oh, that's a big help. Keep in touch, Russie.
Well, where are you going?
I still got a lot to do before dark.
Oh.
Any luck?
No.
After you called, I checked with the library to see if there were any corporations Ames could be linked with. Called 5. No one even knows he's left New York. I phoned every private airport in town just in case he flew in on his own. Winnie's taping a chapter today, so I have some time off.
Good.
Only fair. I have to see Mrs. Forrester tonight. You know, she wants me to write an article on her new hospital project. You know, David, the Mrs. Byron Forrester. She gives a fortune to charity.
What was Lacey doing here?
He was trying to romance me.
Oh?
I laughed at him, brought down his blood pressure, and sent him back to Winnie.
Uh-huh.
Don't you believe me?
How many names does Lacey know?
What names?
From Winnie's past.
How should I know?
You know most of them. How many did you give to Lacey?
Don't be a fool, David.
That's it. He takes the names that you give him, and then he pressures them. Blackmail.
You get out of here! What are you?
I'm suspicious. I'd suspect my own mother. If I knew who she was. Sit down.
Oh, you get lost. You wake me up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I spent the entire day trying to track down Ames to keep Winnie alive. That's your job. Sure, I did it for you. Doesn't anybody care that I'm in danger?
I care. Listen, I'm sticking to this job to protect you. I don't want you to get hurt. Because of Winnie. As for Lacey, well, I'm tired and tense.
Jealous?
Hmm?
Of Lacey?
Hmm.
Oh, you're tired. You kook.
You know, I'm hungry now. I know I shouldn't be because we just ate, but I am.
We ate 6 hours ago.
What? No.
Oh.
What is it, time?
Mrs. Forrester.
I don't want you to go.
David, are you worried?
No, I'm just juggling in the dark. Somewhere out there, there's a kid in the old sports car. I wonder what he's up to. And then there's our friend Ames. I wonder how many other guys like Ames there are. I get it. All right.
Hello?
Hello.
Aha! The master sleuth.
It's Winnie.
And what are you doing over there? Don't answer if it incriminates you.
It won't.
Hey. Hey, the drinking lamp is lit. You and Julie come over for some brew, huh?
Well, I
Could, I guess.
I don't like being here alone, you know? Without a man to fill the ice bucket.
Where's Beauty Boy?
He's at the gym admiring his muscles.
What about the list, honey?
I'll start taping it right now.
Promise?
By the time you and Judy get over here and have a couple of drinky poos, I'll be done.
Okay. That's a good girl. We'll be right over.
Dave.
She sounded scared, but I think she's doing her homework.
Winnie?
Winnie!
Maybe she's up in her bedroom.
Let's go, quick. This way? Come on, Judy, hang on. Judy! Judy! Come on, hang on. Stay with me, kid. Hang on, I need you. Judy! Are you all right? Come on, kid, I need you. All right? That machine was going. She was talking into it. I gotta hear what it says, but I don't want my prints on it. Will you turn it on? Come on. Come on, honey, come on.
Okay, Ross, you lovin' doll, get ready. Now the dirt flies. As I told you, find Nicky Ames and tell him he doesn't need to worry. He was always good to me, which was bad for me, which I didn't mind. Okay. Now for those names I'm really using. There are exactly 14. The first one...
What's that sound?
That you, Lacey? I'm in here, Angel Puss. It's about time. How did you get in here? Don't be a goon. Put down that gun. Let's talk things over, huh? Come on, please. Act your age. Please say something. Talk. Say something!
That's all. It's clean.
I'm gonna hear this again, but I haven't got time. I need a copy, Julie.
Let's get out of here.
Can you make me a copy?
Take that
No, I
one.
gotta leave this one for the police. Can you make me a copy?
Yes.
Oh, fast?
Yes.
Well, then do it. Where are you going?
She bought this for the car drive around town.
Okay, Ross, you loving doll. Get ready. Now the dirt flies.
So somebody Winnie Blake knew very well from the past shot her with a .38 to keep her from finishing her book.
Yeah, it's possible.
Which somebody?
I don't know.
You don't know or you don't want to tell?
I don't want to be shot at.
Sit down.
Blow it.
Now, I told you once, Winnie never revealed one single name to me.
Where's her boyfriend?
Lacey, the lover.
On the moon. How do I know?
Could be out drunk, lying in the gutter, playing pool out with some girl. How do I know? He was not at home when he called me at 9:30.
Winnie Blake hires you to find out who was gunning for her.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, she took her time before she starts spilling a list of possible suspects. That borders on lunacy.
No argument. She was an oddball.
This dame was busted 8 times in New York by Vice for lewd performance between 1936 and 1942.
So she never won a good conduct medal. Who cares? She was my client. Somebody killed her, and that hurts. It's lousy advertising. Now, either you arrest me and book me on some phony charge, or I'm walking out of here right now.
Dave, I've been looking for you everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
You were here.
What would you find on that Porsche? Who owns it?
Hey, now, it's not that easy. 2 numbers doesn't narrow it down all the way. Here's a list of possibles.
Yeah, thanks. Forrester.
Not enough. Where's Judy? I said, where's Judy? What has he done to her?
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about Judy Elliott, Mrs. Forrester.
Patrick.
Now, he's all right. Now, where is she?
She telephoned about an hour ago. She was coming out here by way of Malibu Canyon. There was a smash-up. She stopped. She was delayed. Why has this happened?
He made the first move, for one thing. For another thing, he may be the one that killed a client of mine tonight. He definitely is the one who stole some tapes from Judy a couple of days ago. Now, my question is why? Listen, Mrs. Ford, if he's harmed one hair on Judy's head, so help me, he's going to end up in the morgue before the police ever get a chance at him. Now, I suggest you tell me the truth right now.
Who are you?
My name is David Ross. I'm a private investigator, and a client of mine, Winnie Blake, has been murdered a little while ago.
Winnie is dead?
Very.
Oh, my... I guess I'll have to trust you.
I think you'd better.
Patrick. Don't worry. Don't worry, Dave.
Now, sit down.
How to begin?
From the beginning.
When I was young, I worked with Winnie.
Worked? Burlesque?
Pasties and all, Mr. Ross. There was a notorious racketeer. He was shot down and I was forced to testify.
Surprise, surprise. And then?
Out here, life became different. I met Byron Forrester.
He knew?
Everything. I loved him. He hid what I'd been from everyone. And then he died and I was alone. Life went on. Eventually, a good life.
Until you heard about Winnie's memoirs.
I was forced to tell my son. He was understanding.
Understanding all the way to murder.
He didn't kill her.
I can prove we were both at the beach club tonight.
That can be checked. What about Judy?
We intended only to frighten her tonight. Make her tell us if I was mentioned in the book.
David! Your houseboy let me in. I heard voices.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Why, Mrs. Forrester.
Oh, it's all right, Mr. Ross will explain. I'm sorry there never was any assignment.
Come on.
You better go.
Come on, let's get out of here. Listen, Mrs. Forrester. For your sake, I hope you're telling the truth. I hope.
It's all right, Alice. There's no need to worry.
I thought if I waited here long enough, you'd show up.
Just don't touch. Girl's not here yet. She came up in separate cars.
Don't worry about it, will you? The Bureau just wants you.
Yeah?
Now.
Yeah? You gonna put me under arrest?
Oh, don't tempt me. Let's go, Russ.
Why?
Winnie's stallion will frolic in pastures no more.
Lacey? Dead?
Completely.
The coroner states he was killed early this morning and then dropped into Panga Canyon. The same 38. Why was he killed?
Who knows? Speaking at the beginning, why was Winnie killed?
Her book. Who are you protecting, Ross?
The good fairy. Will you get off my back? I told you I didn't know who she was gonna name.
I don't believe you.
That's your hang-up. Can I go?
No.
All right. Where did Lacey go before he was shot?
A few bars, then wound up at some girl's apartment.
Mm-hmm. Question. Why didn't Lacey come running when he'd heard that Winnie was killed, huh?
I don't know. I thought you might.
Well, you thought wrong. Can I go?
Not yet. We found something clutched in Lacey's hand. What does this mean to you?
Didn't you know? Lacey was a flower child.
Why didn't you tell the police about Ames? Why didn't you say Ames wears a carnation? What answer is that?
Well,
David, I'm scared. I don't want to get shot, too.
Oh, honey, that's precisely the reason I didn't want to bring Ames into the picture.
Don't be enigmatic, please.
No, I'm not being enigmatic. But think how Ames works. Who, next to Winnie, would have been the one person to put the finger on him? You. Instead, Lacey was the one who gets killed.
But the carnation in Lacey's hand, David.
Ames wouldn't kill Lacey himself. He's too smart for that. He could hire a dozen hoods for that purpose. No, there's a missing piece somewhere. A missing... Turn on the tape recorder, will you?
Good to me, which was bad for me, which I didn't mind. Okay. Now for those names I'm really using. There are exactly 14. The first one...
That's funny. I wound that tape as tight as I could. And yet there's that sound again. David.
That you, Lacey? I'm in here, Angel Puss. It's about time. How did you get in here?
Turn it off.
David, where are you going? It's 1:45.
Good. We're just closing up. You stay here. I'll be back.
David, where are you going?
I'm gonna bring the curtain down, baby.
Must have second sight. I was going to call you in the morning. Buy a drink, pal?
Yeah, bourbon.
Just fixing to close up.
Heard about it on the radio.
Oh, yeah.
Poor Lacey. Lacey the lunkhead.
Yeah, but he was good to Winnie. Anybody who was good to her is okay in my books. Winnie. It's like a hunk chewed right out of my life. I can't believe she's gone. All because of a stinking book.
That's what you think it was, huh? The book?
Sure. First Winnie. Then Lacey got Wyatt to Ames Pass, see? Tried to put the screws to him, but Ames would knuckle under. Boom. You figure the cops are on Ames already?
Nope.
Well, after you told them about him, why?
I didn't.
You didn't,
No, I didn't tell the police anything about Ames.
Oh, why not?
You should have used matches, Rusty.
Huh? Matches?
You know, you comics are interesting. Very interesting. I guess they're first rate, second rate, all the way down to fifth rate comics, right?
Right.
I guess a fifth rate comic is just some guy who couldn't make it. No class, no style. Am I getting close?
Close.
Like you, Rusty? No style, no class. Fifth rate.
Thanks, pal. I didn't know you were a critic.
Critic? Oh, no, not me. No, but I've been around long enough to know the difference between a good show and a bad show. It's like the last performance of yours.
What are you talking about?
You just didn't pull it off, kid.
What?
Trying to make everybody think that somebody wanted to kill Winnie because of her book. That was, what do you call it? A good routine? And putting that slug in Winnie's living room wall, that was class. That showed real class. But when you tried to make me think that Ames was the killer so that I'd sell him to the police, oh, buddy, come on. Now, that's when your act fell apart, boy.
Dave, are you sick in the head?
And then that stick?
Shtick,
yeah. That stick that you use, like when you put the red carnation into Lacey's hand. Oh, boy, that had no taste to it at all. It was corn, pure corn. Rusty, you are fifth rate. The funny thing is, though, it would have worked. All of it. It would have all worked, except for one thing. Winnie's tape recorder. And that stupid lighter of yours. Click, click, click. Winnie.
Yeah. Winnie. After all I did for that dame, you know, I really loved her. Hell, I was her first husband.
Hmm?
You hear me? I was her first husband until she dumped me.
Maybe she just outgrew you.
Yeah. I said to her, Winnie, for once, let me be a man. No. She said she was going to take this club away from me. And once I paid her every cent I owed her.
You mean Winnie staked you to this club?
Oh, that was years ago. But she said she was broke. She always needed money for things like Lacey. Two-bit hunk of beef. Threatened me. Told me he was going to tell the cops that I was out at Winnie's unless I paid him off. Pay him off? I'm flat broke.
So, what's the next act, Rusty?
This.
The calling card. Nicholas Ames.
Cops are going to find it in your pocket. But Dave, you're going to be dead.
you don't wake me when you come in, I'll kill you. P.S. Thanks for saving my life.
TV Land's Fandemonium Weekends offer TV satisfaction guaranteed. How? By turning to you, the fans, to pick which episodes are the very finest. So vote today and check out all the latest results only at tvland.com.